So when did you get put in?
Tuesday.
I just want to make it clear to you, you're not under arrest for anything. Yeah. You don't have to talk to me, you understand that? You can get up and walk out anytime, okay? Why don't you try the door just to prove?
I'm not worried.
Okay, so you can walk out of here anytime, you know that.
Yeah.
And you don't have to talk to me.
Yeah.
All right. 31st today already, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You want me to show you the phone calls first?
Yeah.
See how many there are?
Yeah, there's probably quite a few.
Yeah, there is. I suppose now it's shut down on me because I was sitting in here too long. Let's see if it comes back up, or do I gotta restart it? Looks like I gotta restart it, so it'll take a minute or two. Making noise, that's a good thing.
Yeah, it is.
Me and computers usually don't get along very well.
No?
No.
I'm good with computers.
Are you?
Yes. Seeing I got you here,
Sure.
Can I come down there and get my stuff?
Come down where?
Wherever you have my stuff.
What do we have of yours yet? Do you know?
The bed. A lot of stuff in the filing cabinet. My dog's ashes, if you still have those.
If we took it, we have it.
My daughter's grass skirt, and I don't know what else. I've never seen a list, actually, of everything you took yet.
Well, why don't you do this? Put together a list of what you think we took.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll see what I can do about getting that back for you. How's that?
Okay.
All right. Come on over and take a look. This thing shuts off. 667. That's all Debbie's.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the date: the 15th, the 15th, the 16th, the 16th, 16th. Let's see. There's 17th, 17th, 18th, 18th, 18th again, and that's as far as I've got. I got the other one, but I didn't bring it along.
Okay.
Matter of fact, up until day before yesterday, he gave me a phone call to her.
I believe it.
You want to listen to any of them, or?
The last two.
Okay. We'll put the last one on here and see what that sounds like.
Communication Services collect call from an inmate at the Calumet County Jail. The use of three-way or call waiting will disconnect the call. This call will be monitored and recorded. To accept this call, dial 5 now.
Hi.
Hi.
So, did you call your mom?
Yeah?
Did she get a hold of those people?
No,
Huh?
it's busy. I mean, yeah.
She got a hold of them?
No.
Oh, okay. That's weird.
Yeah.
She told me she didn't either. I called her and she said it was busy. And then
Yeah.
she left a message. So maybe she'll have to call him again in a little while.
Oh, it is Friday night.
Yeah, but I think they're open all the time. I don't know.
Yeah.
What? Every time I go, you go, what? When I say that means I'm going to say something important.
Yeah.
I got a hold of the call block place to see how much the bill is.
Yeah.
They said it's $233 and they let it go up to $250 before they put the block on.
That's how much they
And
can
I
call
said, well, if I
it,
put some money down, will it help keep it off? And they said the way that works is you got to pay the full amount, whatever it is, at the time you go in to pay it. You can't just put down a little bit. You got whatever it is. You got to put down. And it's $233. It was not going up more because we're talking again, but it was. And so, I said, well, how much is it? They said it's 69 cents a minute, connect you. So that's how that works.
Huh?
What?
69 cents a minute.
Yeah, that's what they said. Because I asked them how much it is. They said it's $2.69 to connect you, and then it's 69 cents a minute. So, and it's up to $2.33. Now it's going up more because we're talking, but that's what it was. It goes up to $2.50 before they'll put a block on.
Well, they're going to take long then at all.
Huh?
They're going to take long at all then.
No. So if I want to keep the block off, I got to pay whatever it is at the time, the full amount. So it's $2.33 now. So that's how that works. So I won't be able to do that because I get paid Tuesday for my babysitting, and that's only $150.
Yeah.
And then I get paid on the 29th of this month, which will be a check for $300, give or take, depending on my hours. But my last check was $300.
Yeah.
It was just over $300. So yeah. So even if it's $250 and they put the block on, I'll get $300, so I'll still be able to get it off.
Yeah.
Because I get paid on the 29th.
Yeah.
Once I get Alvita paid off, then I'll have a lot more money because that'll be out of the way. So, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's really super muggy out.
Yeah.
Yes? Maybe it's a storm, I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
Hazy.
Yeah. I just took a shower a little bit ago too.
Oh, yeah, they're refreshing, ain't they?
Yeah.
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 So, yeah, I know every time I get one, I'm refreshed.
Yeah.
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 Did you get your canteen?
Yeah.
Good. Good.
So she's taking him money, huh?
Around
Why would he ask
2:30?
me to bring him money then?
Oh.
Somewhere there.
She's taking the money.
So maybe we'll have to
Well, good. She
talk a
can
little
keep
bit.
taking the money.
Yeah. See?
See, you're right.
Want to keep listening, or is that enough?
Until the 29th. 'Cause
That's
if
good,
we
I
get the
guess.
block on, just in case we do, I'll be able to take it off on the 29th because that's when I get paid again.
Well, I just thought you should know what's been going on
Yeah,
because you're
I had
kind
a
of
feing he was still talking to her.
you're kind of in the dark, obviously, because you're not supposed to have contact and everything with them, and so.
And she won't even lift the contact so I can tell him, you know, face to face that it's over.
Mhm.
I want nothing to do with him.
Mhm. Well, the problem is from my understanding and talking to your agent, when the pastor and him they talk about you once in a while and what you're doing and the money you're making and things like that. So I assume that's what got you put in there day before yesterday. Okay.
Actually, I believed it was because last Tuesday when he had court, I had to come to town too, and we passed him.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I thought it was for.
And they talk about that on the phone too. That was for that as well, which is contact, which you're not supposed to have.
Yeah.
Again, and whether you knew it was going to happen or not.
No, I didn't know.
Okay. Okay. How long did you guys follow them from Chilton or
Yeah.
what? Where did you meet up with them?
On Highway 151, I guess. I don't know. I was sleeping, and all of a sudden she slammed on the brakes. I opened my eyes, and there's a cop car in front of us.
Well, in previous conversations that we've had, Jodi, and from talking to other people, you'd indicated again that if you wanted to bury him, you could. What does that mean?
I got a lot of dirt on him.
Well, what do you mean, dirt? I'm going to ask you right out. Do you have any information about,
The murder?
The murder.
No, I don't.
has he ever talked to you about that at all?
No, he hasn't.
Okay.
And believe me, I've tried.
What do you think happened? Knowing all
I
the
don't know.
evidence that's out there in your heart.
In my heart, I think he could have done it.
think he's capable of that?
To a certain extent.
What do you mean by to a certain extent?
He's got a bad temper.
And that's pretty evident from things you've told me before that he's done to you. Let's just real quickly, I don't want to get really in deep into it again because I know you got to get going.
Mhm.
I don't want to keep you here any longer than, you know, like I said, but you can walk out anytime you want to end this.
I do need another card though.
of
Of
mine.
yours, yeah,
Sure.
because mine are still out at his mom's.
Absolutely. I'll give you that right now.
And I'm getting a cell phone tomorrow morning so I can
What I'll do is
call with that number.
I'll put my pager number on here.
Okay.
You know how these work?
Mm-hmm.
Call and then you just punch your number in and then I call you back?
Yep.
Okay. I got this with me 24 hours a day,
Okay.
so you can give me a page anytime you'd like to.
Thank you.
So you said he's got a bad temper. Give me an example of his bad temper.
Well, one day we were cleaning the garage
Mhm.
and he pushed all the dirt onto a cardboard box that he'd opened up to use. And because I didn't jump when he said, "Help me," he got mad and smashed the windshield on the boat. Because I didn't do it right when he wanted to.
Did he come after you then too?
No,
Was that before or after you had him arrested that time for when he choked you and things?
after.
That was after that?
Hmm.
Maybe that's why he didn't come after you because you got arrested the last time, or who knows, huh?
Who knows?
Okay. Let's go over that real quickly. You were over at a friend's house or something, or you were at the races?
I was
is
at
that
the
right?
races.
Okay, and how did that happen again?
He went up north, and I told him that I was planning on going to the races because my mom and daughter were there.
Okay.
But then I had changed my mind, and then I called him and said, "Well, I changed my mind again. I am going to go." And he didn't want me going. He threw a fit. I guess while I was at the races, he called the house and left, what did he say, 18 messages? And before I got home, he raced home from up north, erased them all, and was hiding outside when I got home.
Okay.
I went in the house, and I think I called him to tell him I was home, or he called first. I don't remember how it went. And he asked me what I was wearing. And for some reason, I knew he was around. I said, "You know, you can see me." And I turned around, and he was standing right behind me.
Okay.
And we got in a fight, and he called
Explain
me
the
a
fight again. How did that, what happened during that? He called you something, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
called me a slut and all this other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
He was just pissed because I went to the races, and he thought I was cheating on him or whatever or whatnot.
Okay.
And he choked me, and I passed out, and or before that, he hit me or something and started choking me, and then he walked away, and I called the cops, and he got mad, and he choked me, and I passed out, and woke up, he was dragging me out the door.
So he choked you with his hands.
Mhm.
Kind of show me how he did that.
I don't remember, he grabbed me like that. Yeah.
Okay. Until you passed out?
Mhm.
And then you woke up and he was dragging you out of the house?
Mhm.
And how was he dragging you? By what?
My arm.
Okay. Where was he going to take you? Or was he going to take you somewhere, or what was he going to do? Do you know?
He wanted me to leave because he knew the cops were going to come.
Okay. So what happens when you come to?
He was still dragging me, so I told him, let go. I'm not going with you, and he made me go with him.
So you got in the car with him then, or
Yeah.
how did the cops finally catch up with you, or what happens?
They were parked, you know how Avery Road comes out, and they were parked across the street.
Okay. So when you pulled out, they pulled him over?
Yeah.
Okay. That was only one time, right?
Mhm.
I mean, things like that have happened before.
Not that bad.
That was the worst time?
Yep.
Okay. Did he ever say he was going to hurt you, kill you, anything like that?
I'd rather have my lawyer here for that.
Okay.
But I will work it out and we will talk.
You have a lawyer?
Yep.
Okay, who is that?
Don Tuning.
Don Tuning. Are you saying that you want your lawyer now? While we're talking now? Or
No, not now. I'll work it out and
so
we
you're
will
okay
talk
with
again.
us talking a little bit right now?
Yeah.
Okay. I gotta ask you, how can you afford a lawyer?
Dean paid for him.
Dean who?
Stephen's lawyer.
Dean Strang paid for him? Okay. Where's Dean Strang getting the money to pay for your lawyer?
I don't know. I never asked.
What do you think?
Stephen's money.
Okay. Again, you had said that you could bury him. Is this the kind of stuff you're talking about with what you're telling me?
I never said I could bury him. I
Okay.
just said I could hurt him.
Okay. You just said you didn't want to talk about if he ever threatened to kill you without your attorney. Okay. You're here on your own free will, right? You're not under arrest, is that
No.
right? I've told you can leave at any time, right? You're not being charged with anything?
No.
Okay. If Mr. Tuning is being paid by Dean Strang, you think he's going to let you talk with me?
Oh yeah.
He will.
He's my attorney.
Okay. When do you think we could arrange that for?
I don't know. I'm supposed to call him when I get home.
Okay. Well, wherever, I'd be more than glad to meet with you and Mr. Tuning at any time.
Okay.
That's not a problem. I'll come over to Oshkosh, wherever you're going to be living. I don't know where you're going to be living. Do you know yet?
I have no idea.
Okay. You have friends over at Oshkosh?
I have nobody there.
Okay. What, is your probation agent going to set something up for you, or?
I told her if I had to move, I'd get a motel room for now.
Okay. So you're going to call your PO today too when you get out of here?
Well, they told me I had to go see her.
Okay. Well, if you want, I'll call for you over there. I mean, it's up to you. Your decision. I can call before we leave here to see if she wants to see you or what.
Well, she told me she was going to be doing home visits today.
Okay. I can call for you. It's up to you. I can even ring the phone and you can talk to. If she's not there, her supervisor, Joy, would most likely be there.
We'll just ride over there.
Okay. That's fine. Has Steve to you ever threatened to kill anybody else?
Not that I've ever heard.
Okay. But you don't want to answer that about yourself?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's fair. Let's talk about October 31st of last year, Halloween. You were here in jail, right? Did you have phone contact with Steve that night?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know how many times?
Twice.
Twice. How did that conversation go?
As far as I can remember, it went good.
Did he seem different at all?
No.
Remember anything he might have told you? Anything regarding Brendan or him or?
I can't even remember.
Don't remember. What was Brendan and Steve's relationship like?
Good at times. Other times, Brendan was mad at him.
Steve kind of take him under his wing, take him places, that kind of relationship, or?
We always took him to Walmart with us, him and Blaine.
Did Brendan spend a lot of time with Steve?
Not really.
Over at the trail or anything like that? Go up north, anything?
They went up north together. He'd come over if Steven called him and said he had work for him to do. Other than that.
Alright. Let me ask you this, and this might be kind of embarrassing but I know we've talked about this already. from my recollection of the last time we called, and again, I haven't looked at those reports or anything in a long time, but my recollection of when we talked the last time is Steve had, for lack of a better word, quite a healthy sex appetite. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
And from my recollection, you'd said that he would want it 3, 4, 5 times a day. Is that true?
Mm-hmm. When we first started dating 2 years ago.
Okay. Tell me about that a little bit. I mean, put in your own words. I don't want to put words in your mouth.
Well, when we started dating, 2 years ago, it was right after he got out of prison.
Okay.
We always had sex. 5, 6 times a day.
Was it? You were always willing to do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Again,
then later on, it just slowed down.
okay. Again, this might be kind of embarrassing, but 3, 4, 5 times a day. Ever get sore from that?
Oh, yeah.
And you'd still be okay with it?
Yeah.
He didn't care that it was hurting you at all, or?
I don't know.
Did you ever tell him, maybe not today, Steve, it's kind of hurting? You ever tell him that or anything?
I think I did. I know whenever I did say it was hurting, he would stop.
Okay.
It's so long ago.
Yeah, I understand. It's quite a while ago. What was it like, I mean, when you were living there, he would be at work. Would he ever come home from work during the day? Never?
No.
Okay, so he'd stay.
Once, maybe twice, he came home.
Otherwise, he'd stay at work all day?
Eat up at his mom's and stay there.
Eat up lunch at his mom's, and he'd go back to work?
Mm-hmm.
And after he was done working?
He'd come home and do whatever outside.
Okay.
I do gotta go, though.
You want to go?
Yeah, I got to.
Okay.
If we leave at 11, I'd get home at 1, and I gotta go see her.
That's fine.
And
You've
I
got my
gotta show
pager
her.
number.
Yes, I do, and I will use it.
Give me a call.
I will.
I'd be more than glad to sit down, and you said you have an attorney, I'd be more than glad to sit down with Mr. Tuning and yourself and talk. Anytime, any place, anywhere.
Okay.
And like I said, I got the pager with me 24 hours a day, just give me a holler. We'll talk.
I will.
Okay. Try not to have any third-party contact.
I'm trying not to. I don't want. I'm sick of this place.
I don't.
I got a good job, and I don't want to lose
That's
it.
good, and I don't want to see you lose it either. And no matter what you think of me, and I hope you don't think that I'm trying to get you fired from your job or anything like that.
No, I don't
I'm
think
not.
you are. I just think they are.
Okay. I can't answer for that,
Wow.
but I don't want to see you get fired from your job.
It's a great job. I love it.
Good. That's good. Well, let's get you out of here.
And I will call you. I'll
I
pick
hope
up
so.
my cell phone tomorrow.
I appreciate that.
Charge it,
I will
so
wait to
maybe
hear
even
from
Saturday.
you. Great. I will wait to hear from you.
They'll charge it for me tonight. I don't know.
Sure.